Welcome back, beauties. The light is shining so bright. So bright. I'm in a new location. I'm in a new city for work right now. So the uploads, I've been dealing with the whole, transitioning, just getting accustomed to my whole new routine, the lifestyle out here, and especially the internet. The Wi-Fi is shitty. But this video is all about frizz, how to control it, how to tame it, the do's and the don'ts, and just helpful ways to improve your overall hair. Do you see this hairstyle? Perfect timing because since this video is all about frizz, I want you guys to see how shit can get laid, okay?
How it can get laid. Is that a close-up? You guys do a close-up? You guys can see that? You guys can see that, right? Boom. Boom. Laid to the gods. Laid to the gods. Laid to the gods. You guys can see that.
But I did this style yesterday, so this is day 2. Okay, what is frizz? The best way to understand frizz is knowing that you cannot 100% completely get rid of it, but learning how to deal with it and to keep it tamed by using the right ingredients, the right tools, and the right application. And of course, you always have to be consistent. A good way to help tame your frizz is adding more oils to your regimen. Favorite ones to use, number 1 is argan oil. There's coconut oil, sunflower seed oil, avocado oil, olive oil, almond oil, there's macadamia oil, there's marula oil, and baobab. Baobab, B-A-O-B-A-B. If I didn't pronounce that right, I'm not sorry, it is what it is, but I spelled it right. Any of these types of oils, it's always good to incorporate into your regimen. You can use it as a hot oil treatment.
So bomb.
Frizzy hair, hot oil treatments. Do hot oil treatments. And you can do this before you shampoo, you can do it after you shampoo, you can do it whenever. Just incorporate it into your regimen. Also too, you can do oil rinsing, pre-pooing before you wash your hair. You guys know I love my pre-poos. I pre-poo with my henna tea, aloe vera juice, and of course a warm oil of my choice. I always do that before I shampoo, or if I'm just gonna be deep conditioning, or if I'm doing a clarifying treatment, or if I'm doing a maximum hydration. I love to pre-poo. Also add oils to your deep conditioners, your regular conditioners, and of course you can add it to your shampoos. And also when styling. So you guys know, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I like to do the OG method, which is oil and a gel. I like to do the LOC method, the LOG method, the OLC method, and etc. I have a lot of methods because I don't like to apply products just the same way. It's whatever to me. I like to switch it up and do new things because this hair is very complex. It's not simple. We're gonna get into shampooing. Especially for me, I don't shampoo that often. And the main reason is because my hair is really dry, and my frizz is mostly at the crown area, and my hairline. The majority of my hair is high porosity, and my hair is easily prone to dryness and breakage. So for someone like me, I cannot shampoo that often, which is why I only shampoo once a month, or sometimes I can do it twice in a month, depending if I have buildup. When you're cleansing, you always want to use a moisturizing shampoo, one that has glycerin. Glycerin is very good for frizzy hair. So for people who have extremely dry hair, you want to shampoo less. There's nothing wrong with that. Shampoo, it does strip back the moisture from your hair, especially if you're using a more harsher shampoo. If possible, try to shampoo, if you can't do it bi-weekly, if you have to do it once a week, then do it. You know, everyone is different. I can never tell you exactly what to do. I'm just giving you my helpful tips. You don't always have to use a shampoo. I love to use apple cider vinegar. I don't use this on the regular, but it is really good for people who suffer from really dry frizzy hair. And also too, the apple cider vinegar will balance out the pH on your scalp and will help with hair shedding and really define your curls. When we're talking about frizzy hair, the main thing is moisture.
Moisture. You guys know me. Moisture all day, every day, 365 days of the year, 24/7. Moisture.
Condition and deep conditioning. never, ever, 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 ever skip deep conditioning.
I know some people say, oh, I deep condition once a month. I deep condition every 2 weeks. Oh gosh, no, boo boo, no, 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 no. If you have, unless you have really super moist hair and you don't have issues with frizziness, breakage, dryness, split ends, whatever, then you can go ahead and deep condition once a month.
Honey boo boo child, if you suffer from frizzy hair, dryness, breakage, split ends, just dull, limp,
you should be deep conditioning every week.
Need to bring back the moisture back into your hair to help tame the frizz. When I say tame it, just to keep it laid. And when you do this more regular, you will see there's a big difference. And also too, it's the way you apply your deep conditioner, the way you apply your product. You can't just buy deep conditioner and be like, okay, this is gonna save me. You have to know the ingredients. You have to know that's gonna be useful to your hair. It's super important. Frizzy hair hates strengthening deep conditioner. Anything that's smoothing, anything that has silk proteins, hydrolyzed proteins, it's strengthening and has glycerin in it, your frizzy hair is not gonna like and you are going to love. So incorporate that into your routine. Working on wet hair helps. I used to work on damp hair, dry hair. It don't work for me. Soaking wet hair, especially when I do my buns like this, when I do my flat twist, when I do my chunky twist, when I do my wash and go, I work on soaking wet hair. And when the moisture is starting to escape from my hair, then I know like, okay, it's time to wash. Waiting too long to wash, especially if we have frizzy hair, is not a good idea. If you know you're gonna get frizz on 4 to 5 or day 6, day 7, wash your hair. Go in the shower, rinse it up into the nice warm water or cool water, whichever one you prefer. Condition your hair and then style. Or you can even deep condition. You guys know I like to rinse with water, deep condition, and style. That's me, that's my simplicity, that works for me. But look, I am the results of my regimen. I will never lie. Besides working on wet hair, you want to lay and smooth the product into your hair. So the put your hands method really works. Work from the roots all the way to the ends. If you have to coil your hair or curl your hair around your fingers for it to get more defined, then do that. I still have to do that too, especially for the front area where it's not always defined. If you're going to be using more oils into your styling regimen, warm oils are the best. If you're going to be doing the LOG method, the OLC, the OG method, warm your oil first and you will see a big difference, especially if you're dealing with a thicker oil like castor oil. Warm it first and you will see how nice and silky it gets, and your hair will just stay nice and laid, and the shine is real, because of course frizzy hair looks dull and dry. The oils will make it look like money. When it comes to styling and what products to use, a lot of people are not into silicones, but at the end of the day, silicones actually really help to lay your hair down and to tame the frizz. They go ahead and fill those holes into your strands and keep it laid for a temporary time. Obviously, they're not 100% the best, but at the same time too, if you're looking for a more temporary fix, products with silicones actually really do help. And now over time, I know we don't always want to use silicones, but just for the meantime, if you're looking for like a quick fix, products with silicone actually help. Alcohol-free products. Frizzy hair loves alcohol type based products. You want to stay away. Those will do nothing for your hair. The only thing that would do is dry it out and promote more. After styling, now you have to dry your hair. Now here it's where it's really tricky, because if you're frizzy, you already know from the wet to the dry, that is important, because we know for frizzy people, you touch the hair, you play in your hair, boom, you get frizz. When you pick through your hair to get some volume, boom, you get frizz. So for me, I air dry. Once I'm finished styling my hair, I don't touch my hair. If you're going to diffuse, I know a lot of people, they go forward and then they diffuse. What you should do is stand up straight and diffuse your roots first. The roots are super important. You want to get those dry first, and then you can do the rest of the hair, obviously on cool setting, because the warm air is just gonna make your frizz pop right back up. People who work out, a lot of us wear silk scarves. I just found this out that silk and satin is not good because those don't take out moisture, those lock in the moisture. So if you have frizzy hair and you're working out, stay away from silk or satin or whatever type of scarves, because those will just lock into the moisture. And of course, moisture and frizz, you're gonna get a big frizzy poof ball, or just like flyaways. What's best to use is a cotton handkerchief or a cotton bandana, whichever one you want to call it, because those will soak up the moisture so your hair can stay laid for the longest. Of course, when you're going to bed,
you should know. If you don't know, I don't know why you don't know.
Satin or silk scarf, a pillowcase, a bonnet, whichever one you prefer. Always protect your hair when you're in the shower as well. Even when you're going outside and it's winter time, I always keep my hair in my satin or my silk scarf. Diet. Your diet plays a big role. Keeping hydrated on your hair has to go hand in hand with keeping hydrated within your body. So drinking lots of water. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys have seen this big old giant of a water bottle. I got this from Marshall's for like 10 bucks or so. It holds over 3,000 mLs of water. How much is that in liters and ounces? I totally forgot, but it is a good amount for 1 day's worth of water. Yeah, so I do my best to drink that whole bottle every day. Sometimes I do slack, I would never lie, but for the most part, I do my best to drink all that water. But keeping your body hydrated, obviously a healthier diet, eating more fruits and veggies, drinking lots and lots of water, cutting out the bad stuff. Have to really be more disciplined. But just remember that when you're more disciplined, you're going to see more and more results. Also, chemical treatments, coloring your hair, relaxing your hair, excessive heating tools, we all know that's not good. That's pretty much it. It's super simple. Basically, all these things are pretty much repetitive. It's just when you can burn it into your brain, and then you're gonna wake up one day and be like, damn, that was so simple. Why did I not listen? It took me a while to lay my frizz down. It took me, I'm about to be 5 years in January being natural. It took me, I think I said about 3 years. It took me about 3 years to figure, 3.5 years to figure out my right regimen. I always forget. So the past, year and a half or so have been really, really life-changing for me, because my hair is everything. So it's been really, really life-changing for me. That's pretty much it. I really appreciate you guys. I love you guys all. The beauties have been growing. I remember I started my channel pretty much a year ago in July 2017. To go from like 1 follower, 5 followers to like over 13,000 followers is super dope to me. It's super dope. I just want to say thank you all. And I've always loved the comments and the feedbacks, even if they're not positive, because not everyone can be positive, right? You always get those sourpuss nannies, but like, it doesn't bother me. If you guys have any questions, drop your comments. I always do my best to answer every single one. Please don't ever think I'm ignoring you. Sometimes it just gets lost. I do my best to have my notifications on, so I see as soon as a comment drops. If I have my time, I will respond right away. If not, I will respond later. So thank you guys again and again and again and again and again and again and again so much for watching, and I'll see you for the next video. Bye, beauties.